Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Stephen Adams.
Affected at all as you saw Danilo knocking down the three.
And Gallinari with another three. As Ferguson with the catch fire three, that's going to rattle home.
Gets the basketball.
First one to the ball. Teach you that at a young age. There's the tap over to Gallinari. Short shot clock didn't matter as he's able to rattle home that.
What great ball movement
Transition.
by the Thunder.
Gallinari spots up, corner three. Boy, it was halfway down. An offensive rebound by Adams. Paul left wide open straight away, right down
whether
the
it
pipe.
was mental or whether it was physical. Knocked down his first three there.
Well, he's one of those guys. As Gallo gets another good look, and they're just leaving him open.
Handoff. Adams gets it back. Dumps it back off. Paul underneath.
Gave out from underneath him and still got that ball to fall.
Diallo, a backdoor cut from.
Grew up in North Carolina. His dad played at NC State. He played at NC State.
Still geared to try to slow down Bryn on the perimeter.
And Bryn, rough shooting night in Atlanta. Gallinari.
Right mentality starts on the defensive end. Gallinari, front of the rim, but Stevie Adams is bigger than everybody.
Shea gets down the lane. He was so good in the mid-range. Turnaround in the early start here. Underneath. And one. Ferguson. Trez warming up. He has 10 off the bench in 6 minutes. Back the other way.
Where he was dealt here, but here he is, and he may be here all year. Big contract. Here is the ball. Adams inside out. Baseline. Three is good. The short.
Chris Paul broken up. Ferguson contested two is good.
Seems like it helped after 2 down games scoring the basketball. Gallinari leans in and scores. He's
Clippers by 5. It's been a slow second quarter. Schroeder midway down the lane floats it up and in to keep his foot on the gas. Brian. Clippers by 3. Schroeder gets the 2 right back.
Nobody led by more than 6 in that first half. Just like the other night, we expect this one to go down deep into the fourth quarter. In Oklahoma City with control of it. Gallinari. Little fall back.
Nader. Got it. Coming off the bench.
4 minutes yet, and we're knotted up at 9. Adams has 4 points himself. Now to Ferguson.
Still 10 on the shot clock. And a gamble. Doesn't pay off, does it?
Assists up high, turnovers low. Don't allow the Warriors to get anything going off the turnovers.
He appears to flat out stroke it. What a time for the Milwaukee Bucks. They win 10 straight. Now Schroeder out of the timeout gets the mid-range jumper.
Backboard you could. Gallo step back three straight away, and he is feeling it here.
Defense. You can live with that kind of possession.
Backdoor cut, beautiful play.
9 to 15 third quarter for the Pels. Adams tailgate out, Schroeder inside, and he curls it
Run
off.
here, 22-10. Adams this time shows off the passing skills again. Boy, got the shot off, and then Adams tipped it up. Schroeder behind everybody, but it got blocked, and that'll be a goaltend.
After getting popped the first time, going over the top. Adams to Nader into the lane. White side against the Lakers for the first time in his coaching career. This is his 12th year in the NBA, but 8th year with the Blazers.
Good movement. And Abdul Nader over East.
So I'm giving you guys.
Right.
So Drew and Adams, he knew where he was going for Gallinari's 3, and it works.
Excellent give and go dish. Adams again.
Gallinari strolls into the
Like
lane.
that in that first quarter. Very efficient offensive team. And Schroeder slips in the back door.
Oh, here in the fourth quarter.
SGA looking for some space. There's that English.
Schroeder.
half will cool them off because they have been pretty good in this first half.
Gallo, the aggressive jump. That is way off, no good. Adams sends it up the floor. Schroeder, and he scores again.
With a 3. I'll cut it to 1 with a 2.
Schroeder to the free throw line with a nail, and it sets down the tone here for this fourth quarter. What should we expect?
Well, you know that both these teams like to score.
The lob inside. Adams had the positioning. Back outside to Paul. Paul floats it up and rattles it in. Nice play. Adams trying to facilitate this offense. Ferguson.
That's left, make himself available, and then get a nice little mid-range pull-up with no contest.
Schroeder just OKC had to play on their home floor last night, lost against Memphis.
Levine had it poked away by Paul. Now Paul leaks out on the up-ahead pass from 4 out of 7. And the Thunder face a double-digit deficit for the first time thanks to an 8-0 run. And Schroeder, though, finds his man. SGA had it poked away. Now Adams outside. Nader tees it up.
He's just standing there, which is what he's trying to do, but he's not going to let a guy just come up here and rake him over the arms.
Schroeder, 17-footer.
Kick it out to. You got a bigger defender on Montrezl Harrell and Steven Adams. You like that matchup.
And how about pad action?
And it's a lot of white shirts.
Adams going to work. Paisley spots up and drills.
Throughout his career, they have really just surrounded him with a lot of sunset jerseys.
City won at Portland last night, so they're going back-to-back. And they ran away from the Blazers 108-96. Inside, Chris Paul now lays in his first ball against Gobert. Jumper in and out. Adams with that big hand grabs a rebound and a fresh 14. They double him. Inside, count it.
That one rebounded by Adams. Paul has an uncontested look.
Anything that you want.
69-61. Boy, look at Shea get to the basket all of a sudden. He's really breaking.
Shot clock dwindling. Nice pass.
An offensive rebound, T. Double the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We know with Buddy, it really doesn't matter.
No.
They got caught sleeping there. Nader. Another free ball. That's
OKC, Danilo Gallinari, Steven Adams. Schroeder pulls up, right side, right hand for the bucket. They are 4th in the league in assists. They had a nice run of 30-plus about a week or so ago. Schroeder launches to get control of the ball. High post for Steven. Now he hands off for Gallinari. This for sure is a 3. And he knocks it down. Double figures in all 12 that he has played. 20-plus in the first 8 of 10. Underneath.
9 on the shot clock. The Thunder have been terrific late in games during this recent streak of theirs. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Adams. Oh, wide open is Gilgeous-Alexander.
If you're in the Western Conference, you don't want to play these guys first round. The smart OKC basketball team, they're giving some of that up because they'd rather you take that.
Do against a player like that.
And then Burton wins the tip. There's the home run pass. He's Schroeder like a wide. 1.5 gone by. Adams wants to get rid of it. Nice pass. How about the finish?
Adams with the ball. Schroeder, runner on the lane.
The Thunder now trailing by 6. After the first 5 of this fourth quarter to Dallas. Nader splits the defense.
4 for DeRozan. Inside Adams, outside Gallinari. 3.
Alexander, who's been on fire as of late. Adams at the foul line. Gallinari.
So he's the one.
Meanwhile, we are back underway. Steven Adams works it off of the baseline.
Because they can get early opportunity shots and not have to battle 5-on-5 because they don't have LeBron to set the table.
Ball still dribbling in the corner. Got it right back. Open shot. And
10 turnovers already.
Dort
Out of the direction of Curry, but Curry was getting back in defense. And it's Schroeder.
That's in his range right now. It's still unlimited.
SGA, Jokic, and Murray incredibly locked in. Heading into the break is Gallinari.
Really wants to teach him.
I mean, look at the passing.
9 out of 13 games. And the lob, and Gallinari. Milwaukee, it's 10. Good find, Adams today.
Stephen Adams back there. Deontay Burton. Deontay
Schroeder in and out. Adams. And
second quarter, had just 2 points after the uprising in the first quarter. His first bucket in quite some time. Gallinari's got the advantage inside, muscles it up. Gallinari slips it back to Adams, kicks it out to an open SGA.
Raining well enough, guys aren't able to get into the space as well, and that's why we're trying to make plays in crowds over 2 and 3 guys. So open it up.
That Greg Popovich is seriously considering making him part of that roster, and the way loaded.
Oh, a blow by, and then Gallinari from outside.
I think we'd all feel a lot safer with Stephen Adams in charge, right? He's that.
The Cleveland's fourth quarter 3 opens the lead to 14 points.
Norton had the 23-point career high against Sacramento, but his primary concern is on the defensive end as Gallo steps back. The streak is for consecutive playoff appearances, 2 teams. As Nader will get the mentality of being aggressive.
At practice a couple of days ago, and there's the give and go to the inbound man. You can't fall asleep.
A year ago, and once again will find himself in the playoffs.
Gallo, his second. Corner 3, Diallo no good. Adams keeps it alive. And the slam by the
Not just in the finality. Offensive rebound, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now, Adams again has Allen underneath. The jump shot, Ferguson, Temple in there, but Temple coming off the bench tonight. 103-103. Adams hands it to Paul. Paul fades, connects.
Look for Capella to set screens, but more importantly, try to run Adams, try to get him tired with his speed.
Gallinari again from downtown.
On 3 of 10 from the right slot. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, we're talking about 20 job of being a selfless player out there, just trying to do his job.
Adams, what a feed. That was really impressive.
Of passers, make it difficult for them to operate and just pass the ball wherever they want to.
And that's what it was there. Like, teams are still conceding that to him.
And that's sort of where the confidence comes into play.
On the way to Miami, there was belief that Gallo didn't want to go because he wants to stay in Oklahoma City. Likes the vibe as he knocks down. Adams may have walked.
54, you think he's gotten the message from Kenny Atkinson?
Yeah, I think so, and that's a compliment to the coach and player.
Ferguson, a fade. It's a nice looking
Last
delivery.
year they were 27th in pace. You want to know what they are now with Westbrook? First.
Adams. Led by Capella. Nader.
Where did they basically had Gorgie out. I mean, they didn't really think that Gorgie was going to be able to even play.
He wasn't in the rotation. He was that we got so accustomed to seeing it.
Chris Paul ambushes. Marcus All says, welcome back. Paul's in the open floor.
It's quite the job interview as Paul. Wide left, no good. Offensive rebound by Stephen Adams. Now he finds the slashing Schroeder down low as he...
Mike Gorman along with Brian Scalabrine.
Offenses, as you said, firing on all pistons. Well, they are.
Schroeder
adjustments you're going to have to make tonight here. Your offense is pretty good. It just continues.
Realizing it, gives it up to Adams, sends it over, wide open SGA for 3. Didn't give up anything easy, was with him step for step. Now Nader from downtown, that is good, and a much...
Gallinari, the 3.
In almost 3 minutes, 2 right now.
Well,
2 quick ones for the
That's what happens when you stay aggressive, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And here is Gallinari staying aggressive.
People will recognize how good he is when the playoffs start. Passes up the shot to give Jordan a corner 3, and he buries it.
They made it. So Adams launches it to Schroeder. Schroeder catches and scores! 3 off the make from Towns. I don't think he wanted to make it. Adams launches it like a quarterback, and somehow Schroeder shed.
I won!